Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sonic 3 and Knuckles Let's Play. So in this part we're going to start collecting the Super Emeralds and continue the plot. So, as you recall, we beat up Eggman and finished up Launch Base Zone and made his Death Egg come back down onto Angel Island. Okay, cool. But now we got more to do. The plot thickens. So, in these giant rainbow rings now, we can do new special stages. We lose the Chaos Emeralds, though, however. And now we can get the Super Emeralds. Powered up versions of the Chaos Emeralds. Now they say in-game that one Super Emerald has the power of 7 Chaos Emeralds. So, why can't we use just one to become supersonic? But, whatever. Because that blue... So, back in the day, you could connect Sonic and Knuckles to Sonic 3 to get the full experience. You could connect it to You could connect Sonic and Knuckles to Sonic 2, and you would be able to play as Knuckles in Sonic 2. If you were to connect it to Sonic 1 and other Sega games, you could play Blue Sphere, where there was almost unlimited amounts of Blue Sphere stages. So, with that in mind, I wonder how long it took them, or what helped them to decide which special stages let's try that again. Which Blue Sphere stages they would use for the Super Emeralds. Now, you can't get the Super Emeralds until you have all 7 Chaos Emeralds. So, if we came to Mushroom Hill Zone with, let's say, 6 Emeralds, this Rainbow Ring would have been just a regular old gold ring. So, here we are in Mushroom Hill Zone. I guess when they were making these games, they missed the idea of having a stage with the word hill in it as the starting stage. Because if you just play Sonic and Knuckles, then yeah, this is the first stage. Tails, you can fly. Stop jumping. Now, like I've said before, I do not know where all of the giant rings are for this game. So, bear with me as I look around. Though when we go to Sonic Mania, I'm going to have to do a memory refresh of those locations. Because I got good enough to get all the emeralds by Chemical Plant Zone. So we'll talk about Sonic Mania whenever we get to there. And you'll know that there's a good chance that a playthrough of Mania would be happening soon, because chances are forces will be up. I have some kind of funny stuff planned for forces. The worst part is, I think it took me until this Let's Play to realize you could do that with the mushrooms. I don't know why. For some reason, I thought it was all momentum based. No, like height based. Sorry. Pass me. Just use Tails. Whee! Because there's I think it's like I'd have to come from the other side. So, yeah, I was like, screw it. Yeah, there's a giant ring down there, and I want it. I like that, like, you get into the giant ring, and Tails doesn't come with you, and yet he shows up here with us anyway. Tails, how could you? I never left! You know, Tails, if you can teleport around like that yourself, why don't you go stop Eggman? Tails knows Chaos Control before Chaos Control was ever a thing? And you'd be equally as funny if because you remember at the start of this Let's Play, rather than just flying down to us like he does in the original versions of the game, he just kind of walked up. So it'd be equally as funny if every time we warp into the hidden the Palism, if he just kind of walked up. Cool, we got Sonic as an Emerald. Oop, sorry, you might have heard me smack the mic. And before that, we got Knuckles as an Emerald. Oh, whatever. Rude. Yeah, so remember what I mentioned earlier about the power of the Super Emeralds? We have two. Why can't we become Supersonic times 2? Jokes aside, I think Mushroom Hill Zone actually has the most special rings out of every zone. Don't quote me on that one. Alright, now we got a Badnik robot with an axe. He wants to ask us a question. You could say he's feeling a little sharp. Okay, I'll stop. And he's dead. He's like, damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Come on! Yes! Oh, see, this is one of those times where you gotta go left. You all seen that meme where it's like that one time you went left on a platformer, so now you always go left at the start? This there's at least two games off the top of my head that immediately come to mind that where you can do that. It's this one and Donkey Kong Country. Now, what can I say about... Well, I've said everything that I think I cared enough to say at the moment, unless I think of something more for Blue Sphere. Two of my friends actually played Blue Sphere a lot when they were younger, so they both became really pro at it. I wonder if they still are to this day. Maybe I should get them both, see if I can get them both to try. And we got Tails as an emerald. Or as a super emerald. Man, he's looking really orange. And because this is the Sonic Origins collection, like I said before, if there's interest, I will do playthroughs of Tails and Amy. Amy's hyperform is busted. But so is what is now considered Tails' hyperform. You know, Tails actually has the most super Tails forms. Most super... Let's try that again. Tails has the most changes to his super form in the history of the franchise. Because, if you want to count it, there's that glitch you can perform in Sonic 2, where you can give him gold invincibility stars. You need a teleportation box when you're supersonic, mind you, so you can use debug mode for that. Then there was his super form in the original Sonic 3 and Knuckles that you could only achieve by getting the super emeralds for him. And he gets the super flickies, which just go in it, which is just prototype cheese. And then there's the one that debuted in Mania, which is what his super form for Sonic 3 was originally supposed to be, where he just kind of flashes yellow and orange. Or orange and a brighter orange. They made that a thing in Sonic Origins, where Tails now has his basic super form from Mania as his super form, and then his hyper form is the Flicky Army. I'm decent at Blue Sphere, but I still haven't memorized the location of where all the Blue Spheres are. I need to play for a week straight just Sonic 3. Dope. Dope. Dope! Woohoo! Yeah, we got Vector as an emerald. At least in the classic games, that makes sense. I'd love to let's play Knuckles Chaotix for... I would love that. Let's try that again. I'd love to play Knuckles Chaotix on the channel. I do own it physically, I just don't have a means to record it. Or at least with decent quality, so I may have to go and find an emulator. I'd also love to record Sega Sonic Arcade, because that's a Sonic game I've never played. and I haven't played much of Knuckles Chaotix, but that's mostly because I got it in my adult years. It was a gift, and just haven't had much opportunity to sit down and play it. Past me, what are you trying to do? Okay, okay, I get... I blame the recording curse. So I don't typically play this terribly when running around on platforming. I like how in Mushroom Hill Zone alone the seasons change. Mind you, we don't know how things work because in the next couple of stages we're not in any forest or really outside. Yeah, I don't know why, after grabbing the green emerald, now the other emeralds are just not in color. Well, the emeralds I've gotten. I blame the recording software. Yeah, this one is probably one of the easier special stages. Oh, we got it! Woo! See? In the previous bits, well, at least while doing this voiceover, they're popping up gray now. Like, or like charcoal black or whatever. Versus when they were popping up as colors before. Is it just because there's too much color on the screen now? I don't know. Okay. It's nothing, dude. You just looked at it wrong. Doing. Kinda wish we could get that fire shield, but whatever. So Eggman was manipulating the weather for no apparent reason. Because all it did was change the seasons. There was no change in hazards. Hey look, it's actually a boss fight before... It's a Sonic Advance 2 boss fight before Sonic Advance 2. And that's Mushroom Hill Zone. And what luck, we walked away with 5 emeralds. Friendly heads up. Despite my looking around, we will not be getting any super rings in Flying Battery Zone. Flying Battery has the least amount of giant rings out of any stage I find. But that actually might be true, I don't know. Whee! Hello, friend. Nice. Yep, messing around looking for a special ring. Whee! Okay, Tails. He was standing on nothing. The way they flew out, they're like, oh, thank God we were in there for hours. Thank you, Sonic. Ow. They're like, hey, Sonic, you're not so bad after all. Nice. I'll take that. Dope. I never trust those things. Ironically enough, I probably just blazed past them if I A, wasn't recording, and B, looking for super emeralds. Whee! Here you just gotta let the... You need at least 4 missiles to break open the roof. Okay, but past me, why would one be right there? We missed that checkpoint, but that's okay. So meet this mini boss. He's kind of stupid, but he is creative. You just make him hit himself. And he's dead. I feel like if he's being powered up by that many animals, he should have been a little stronger. Who doesn't like rings? completely 100% ignore me in the Knuckles playthrough when I check for big rings in on around that piston or whatever the hell it is. I think there might be one in Sonic Mania that was probably making me think there is a giant ring in one of them, or behind one of them. Might have to experiment with that one day. We could use those, but we could also cheat and just use Tails. Because, alright, good. Because we're doing it the legit way instead of the cheating with Tails way. Because like I said before, with Tails, you need to use a second controller typically to make him fly for you. Versus, in here, you can just do it with in this version of the game. It's like the only thing I'm willing to use in Origins. It's kind of, I still want to keep the spirit of the original game. Ow. Whee! Yeah, still just looking for the emeralds. It's funny that I look for these things, because, like, really, past me, you should be looking for a hole in the wall. You know this. You've played these games you've played these games enough times to know that. Doe. I really wanted the magnetic shield. Oh well. Yeah, I left that death end. See, I was looking. You know, if there really isn't that many in playing Battery Zone, see, there's one right over there. By the looks of it, I just didn't try to go into it. I think I just said fuck it. I don't know. Had I actually gone in there, we probably could have gotten something. Oh well. Could have even been an item. So this boss is stupid. Eggman's just going to try to shoot you with a laser and will proceed to just, you know, hurt himself. And not himself directly, just his ship. And I like how in the recording software you can't even see the laser. Hopefully it shows up on the video itself. He's like, why did I... He's like, oh, why did I do that? Man, he got away from us fast. Like, too fast. Alright. Should have done that. Probably could have flown up with Tails, but whatever. So Flying Battery Zone is no more. Well, sort of. It's now just under repairs. Ow! Now this boss is not hard. I will admit, though, it is annoying. More so with Knuckles. Everyone's like, fuck! Alright, well, with that, I will see you all in the next part. Until then, you all take care. Bye.